Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 5 of my journey through Dawn of the Hunt Early Access PoE 2 League. Last time I made it into in-game and started doing some maps and got my third ascendancy, giving me increased phys damage based on my spear's accuracy, which helped the damage feel a lot better as I jump back into maps. The goal for today is to keep trying to push up to higher tiers of waystones and go hunting for more corruption to get more Atlas passives, while also trying to find upgrades to my gear. So make sure to hit that like button and let's jump in. Currently I have my Fire Cold Lightning res capped, 41 Chaos res, as I have Chaos res on my shield, and I got a pair of gloves that have Chaos res. Still needs an Exalt here. I got an extra charm slot, so I have an Amethyst charm now. That gives me more Chaos res. Things are looking pretty good, but it's all kind of makeshift at the moment and could be better. So let's see here. I took out corruption here. There's still a bunch of cleansed maps. I added a bunch of delirium to things. Where's our next corruption? It looks like over here there's corruption. So that's where I am headed. Got a Savannah map. My first breach will be in this map as well. XP gain, monster accuracy. Seems good. Let's go. I also watched most of the interview that Zizaran did with Jonathan and Mark. I actually stayed up for that, so I was like falling asleep. So I probably need to rewatch that. But I am glad they are doing those kinds of interviews because it is clear in a lot of cases that their concept of where the game is at does not exactly always align with the players of the game, and them willing to take on interviews like that is very good. And it seems like there will be lots of changes coming, even though they might not always be the answers we're immediately looking for. It seems like they're really afraid to make too many just like big snap decisions based on community feedback, and I feel like that's probably smart as well. I feel like my biggest gripe at the moment is like I don't feel like I'd want to level a new character because I don't want to have to play through the campaign again. Like I said, it's something that they will be working on. Something that Sir Gog mentioned before this league launched was that they kind of were forced to push it out when they did because there's a lot of April holidays in New Zealand. So I got the impression they didn't have enough time to get the balance of skills right before it launched, which ended up making things a lot weaker. But there still is a bit of an issue with the relative speed between player and monsters. And I don't have much issue with the difficulty of the game. It's more just the pacing more than anything else. And there's lots of factors there due to the tankiness of the mobs and the lack of gear to make you feel powerful early on. I feel like it's just a constant struggle to get any kind of useful gear early. And I think that will continue to compound on itself as more item bases get added into the game. With this more ruthless style loot, where not as much as dropping, it's making the stuff that does drop needs to be better, but then you have the RNG rolls on things, so you're not always getting something useful when you do get a rare item to drop, or you find a base to transmute, augment, and maybe regal, so that ended up forcing us into trying to gamble for specific items and vendor the rares instead of going for regals. But maybe it would be better, like Jonathan was mentioning, that you could use regals as he does for gearing early on rather than the gamble vendor. But I don't know, it is very much still early access and there's going to be a lot of iteration on the game. Like I don't see PoE 2 being something they release fully and then they're done with it. It's going to keep getting iterations every few months like PoE 1 has. So the game will just continue to grow and grow and grow and get better. When PoE 1 launched, it wasn't near as crazy and fast as it is now. And I was playing that way back in 2013 as well. So I have faith in them that they will keep iterating on it and get it into a better place. I'm someone who likes to make multiple characters per league though, rather than just really hammer myself down into 1 based on the stuff that I find playing SSF. And in PoE 1, I also, when I level a new character, I like to actually not use the Twink gear stuff outside of the Wanderlust boots, because speed is good and not being frozen is also good. But the game gives you enough tools and resources to gear your character up no matter what build you're playing and proceed through the campaign. Some things are a little more rough, but I like experiencing it in that way rather than just I want to face roll the campaign and get to in-game. But it's nothing near as brutally slow and difficult as PoE 2 currently is. And they nerfed a lot of skills going into this league. So from what I gathered, they just didn't have the time to like finish the balancing on that. So everything was kind of undertuned, and they're working on walking some of those things back. Unique belt, I'm definitely not going to freak out too much over the current state of PoE 2. Belt has max fire res, armor strength, cool. Another thing they talked quite a bit about was temporary solutions on the passive tree and defenses. Currently there's like no life on the tree, there's no resistances on the tree, so if you feel lacking in that area, you can't fix it via the tree. And they said that they want the passive tree to be able to enhance the mods that are on gear, in which there's life on gear. It'd be cool if by the passive tree I could spec into life, and that be another defensive tool that I have. I think that's drawing a lot more attention to the fact that the defenses feel a little more weak. I think there should be a way in the game to build 2 bolt extremes. Like, do you want to be total glass cannon and one-shot bosses? Yeah, that's possible, but also the ability to forgo the damage and spec into being super tanky. I wish that was something that felt like was possible in the game. I don't think it feels that way to me. Currently everything's kind of in its own lane. If you want to mitigate fizz damage, you need armor. You can evade. If you want to stack a big HP pool, you have energy shield. But there's really not too much play outside of that. In PoE 1, where I also like to play evasion-based characters, there are tools to deal with physical damage with endurance charges, physical to elemental conversion. You can get shields and roll physical damage reduction there and on certain chest armors. There's other options than just armor. I really think give it a year, maybe 2, and like this game's going to be almost unrecognizable from its current state, I would imagine. And so much other things are going to get added, and it's going to keep feeling better and better with each iteration. And I'm not worried about it. Here's my first breach action. Ooh, I also saw in the upcoming changes that they're gonna like increase the delirium time by like 2.5 times. Oh, that's gonna be big. Excited for that. Ooh, an exalted orb. I don't have to loot it right now, because if I die in the breach, you know what? I can respawn. It's such a huge change to maps. Alright, Exalted Orb. Gloves. A little bit of evasion. Fair. Also get the first expedition here. Monsters hit break armor equal to 1000% of fizz damage dealt. Okay. I can take that. Well, there's a greater inspiration rune hidden behind there. Free shock ignite build up. That's fine. Chaos damage. Immunity is fine. And probably... Oh, I get 2 more. Okay. Grab a bunch of monsters there too. All right, let's do this. Sun artifacts. If I remember correctly, there's a lot better loot out of these than just normal monsters as well. But expeditions were so hard to get in the last iteration of in-game. Hopefully it's something you can actually like go more after. I'll probably get a tablet for Expedition from having done this, as well as Breach like I did for Delirium. And I got a checkpoint pop up. That must mean all the extra content's done. Then I can go for the boss, but I don't think... Okay, yeah, here's the Expedition tablet. Yeah, I never found that waypoint. Okay, looks like I gotta run it. I wish there was something to like help further alleviate this slowly running through empty space that I feel like happens so much in this game. There's nothing I can do about it. Quicksilver Flask kind of alleviates that in PoE 1, as well as movement skills, but that's how I feel like a lot of people use the Quicksilver Flask. It's to go from content to content. Not something that we're just always using because we need more speed, more speed, more speed. It's just like to like speed up the distance from enemies to enemies. And this boss is going pretty well, I would say. I got a really nice damage upgrade from running the Trial of Sekimus. And boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I got a few. And no Spear of Solaris. Although we learned last time, the last boss I fought, that Spear of Solaris, just like, even with a better support setup, it does not feel like it does damage at all. And that's kind of been my experience with both Flame Blast last time, as well as the Burning Ground from the Explosive Spear, and now the Spear of Solaris. Anything relating to Ignite and Burning feels awful. And I get 2 more Exalts. I think everything I'm wearing is max mod, which is good. So now we can start investing more into new gear. And here's the Breach Precursor Tablet. The Recombinator. Show stash. I guess I have to store the stuff in my stash. There's no Expedition stash. Buy items. Okay, so there still are the different artifacts I can buy for sun artifacts. Okay, cool. I have this helmet here. Right. Open suffix there. What we got? Oh, that was a prefix. There was a prefix. It's got more mana now. Do it again. Inch. Okay, so give it a socket. See if I can quality it all the way. It doesn't look like it. Lose accuracy here, but it gained crit chance. I'm 13 cold short. Okay, I've got that. Cold there. I could ditch my old gloves. Yeah, I got Chaos Res here. That will get me enough of these that I can then take this and corrupt it. What do we got here? Extra socket. Okay, now what do I want to do with said extra socket? Helmets increase exposure effect, my talisman. Stun threshold, life mana recovery, life mana regen, life regen. Yeah, I'm going to put some life regen in there. 0.35 should be more than the 3.1 life regen I lose here. And I'll eventually get to cleaning this up and getting things more organized. Not a huge priority at the moment. I've got plenty of space. So my map device, when I have 5 portals, is opening in a way that leaves the gap here. So a 6th be more like this. So hopefully I have that opening. I want that. Where to next? Decay map. Pack size and damage is cold. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Delirium Precursor Tablet. Huge. Ooh, did I get Corpse Exploded? I think I saw Faradune. Still got 2 Simulacrum Splinters. Yep, there's Faradune Plaguebringers. For sure. Some of these just have on-death effects. Another Exalt, Regal, Chaos Orb. I'm excited about the prospect of getting a Fracturing Orb and then using Chaos Orbs to craft it. Map complete. Level 72. That gets me more crit chance. Next one gets the base crit. Currently looking at PoB. Add in that new passive. If I haven't crit recently, 40%. Crit recently 29. Getting there. That's Asmary Wisp. Oh, you're gonna take me through the middle of my go around the outside map. Oh, that's a Gloom Shard now. Oh. Give it to me. Ah.
Spirit, guide us.
Is that the rare? Did I just blow it up before? I think there was a rare there, and I killed it by one-shotting it
That beast is marked.
with the crit explosive spear.
Don't lose focus.
There we go. Unique Omen Scepter and a massive spear. Font of Power. That's a party play only thing. Sacrifice mana and party members leech that much mana. Exalted Orb. Ooh, that base crit can roll really high. It's probably not the highest tier it can roll. Interesting. I'm gambling my spears together. Fishing for anything. flat fizz and accuracy. It's so far. But the ascendancy I got last time, attacks using your weapons have added fizz damage equal to 25% accuracy rating on the weapon. I feel like this is the closest one I've had yet. And it doesn't have attack speed even. How many exalts do I have? 2. Hit it once. What do we get? Fizz accuracy. Now where does it go to? 4308. Okay, yeah, this one's here. It's got the damage without a doubt. Okay, so then exalted again. Please give me speed. Okay, leech is fine. It doesn't look like it has the damage, but it absolutely does. I'm getting 121 flat fizz from that accuracy. So this then needs a socket at 12G's blacksmiths. It hit 20, so now the damage is definitely up. I do not have a greater iron rune though, which I do have in here. At this point, let me corrupt it. Bonus socket. I'm gonna put the lessers in. So again, look at the numbers. 4987. That is 10%. Still very far from perfect. There's no speed, there's no base crit, and the fizz rolls that did come on it are pretty bad. But it does have the one thing, the accuracy. According to my eye, this map appears to be in the radius of this tower, but it is not getting my rarity and chance for shrines on it. This one up here is. It seems to be, it's a little bit more inside the ring. Oh, this one right here gets it. Huh. Magic, pack size, and Ellie pin. Going for it. But my attack speed is definitely slower, but I'm killing things with the whirlwind slash. And then even bigger spear throws. It's good. What about this? Boom. Yeah. Taking down the pack. Hit an enemy, and then boom, and then boom, and then boom. Boom. Oh. Need more frenzy charges. It's okay. It'll keep getting better. If I get enough crit chance, I'll be able to sustain it by marking enemies and then throw in the spears. Oh, I just used the spear of Solaris. I wasn't trying to use the spear of Solaris yet again, but I have that bound to my button that is my Quicksilver Flask in PoE 1, and my finger instinctively presses it when I'm going from pack to pack, and it does nothing except surprises me by throwing that massive spear thing. That's definitely a me problem. I played way too much PoE 1. I'm sure I will adjust. I had some issues going back to PoE 1 as well once I was playing PoE 2 for a while, with the coming out of the map trying to like control click the vendor to identify items like instinctively. So there's a little bit of adjustment. Another exalt. Oh, you know what? Getting that huge accuracy roll on my weapon probably increased my crit chance as well, because I have so much percent accuracy on the tree too. I'm actually pretty heavily invested in the accuracy, so that should be a bunch more crit chance. Does it tell me? No, wrong one. Oh, it's so hard to look at this because you can't just on the fly do this. Estimated main hand crit chance 102%. It's not 102%. Fire, cold, and lightning res on an armor chest. Salvage it. I think I need to start keeping regals on me. I don't like going to fish for them. And I'm curious about this one. We got a fizz accuracy and a fizz. So I don't know what the best possible outcome here is. I don't know if the percent fizz on the weapon scales the flat fizz from the accuracy, or it's better to have a big flat, a big percent fizz, and a big accuracy, or if it's worth to have accuracy, fizz accuracy, and percent fizz. There's gonna need to be some testing there. 3 maps away from the Corrupted Nexus. Ooh, I finally got a rawhide belt. Oh, it's max roll? Okay, I'm waiting on this chaos essence for that. Only 8. Augment, flask life recovery rate, and 11 stun threshold. I don't think so. Gwynnin. 100% damage is fire. Yeah, some of these things are scary. Monsters spawn with life missing but 40% life. Okay, let's do this. Let's get Chaos Res Pin. Get this big chest. An Exalted Orb. Cool, a rare. Ooh, I get stunned out of my spear throw. That's rough. Oh, and the corruption spawning here too. Got through there. Another Exalt. Chance Shard. Lesser Jeweler's Orb. What is up with those balls from these corrupted monsters just like don't work properly. Gold amulet. I really just need the spirit and the cold res. I could force a cold mod onto it. Could hit it with a life. Let's hit it with the cold. I got a cold res. Augment. Evasion rating. 3 gold. Energy shield. I got 4 exalts. More rarity. Cast speed. Spirit. Mana. 34 rarity for loss of spirit. And then I alch the amber amulet. Well, I'm gonna exalt that one too. 21 rarity. Well, damn. I think I like the amber amulet better. If I'm gonna drop spirit, I don't think this is it. Then I replace some runes with the cold I lost. And having a disgust essence could open up more crit things. Yeah, it opens up this one. Oh, that's only crit damage against stunned enemies. Oh, it's 50 if the enemy is stunned. That is crit multi though. There's a dex crit chance. I launch the spear into the rare. Oh, it almost killed it. It almost took down a third of his HP. This map is done. 4 mod waystone required. Okay. I can take speed essences. Put that on cinched boots. Only 15. I don't have any physical essences to try and fish for a spear. I have an attack 1. 39 accuracy. Rip. T2 map. That one has 5 mods. Only 1 revive available. I think I go for a 4 mod one. Alkit. Ellie res, bramble monsters, XP gain, rare monsters. 2 revives available.
Fingers crossed, locks on my side.
Oh, come on. Spawn instant, bop, dead. And they can't fit through the door. Oh, their shoulders bumped together and they couldn't make it through the door. Yikes. And we got the boss. Eater of flesh again. Big body slam coming? You did that last time. Oh. Does he not do much damage at all? Or just my evasion's really good there? Crystalline Core of Knowledge 2. So now I get 20% increased rare monsters and maps. Alright, so then I have more cleansed maps. And I see corruption anywhere else. Oh, this is the burning monolith. Okay. Ooh, there's a oh yeah, you can tell if towers are corrupted. This one is corrupted tower. Okay, so there is corruption up here. That's the direction I'm going. Go to this abyss map. Less recovery rate. Hopefully I can get that level before that breaks. And then every time I do a boss map, I need to do the highest tier map so I can get a +1 there. And I get T3 waystones dropping out of the T3s. So you have to fight a boss to up your tier of waystones, and then you're just gonna drop those higher tier of waystones. It seems like climbing up the tiers has been pretty nice to me thus far. I'm only at T3, but... And sometimes I throw a spear, I aimed right here, and that spear landed up here. I got 3 stacks on the delirium though, that's good. 4 splinters. Tornadoes of rats. There's level 73. Oh, that's my base crit. Huge. Shows 18% crit chance. And if I get a crit, drops me to 13.2, it says, without whatever added accuracy bonus. It sucks that I have to see that in PUB if I actually want to know what my crit chance is. Like, the monsters are able to correctly calculate it. It should be correctly calculated in my skill window. Exalted Orb. That will let me know if I'm dropping caltrops or not. Another map done. Massive Spear. Oh, yay, a ritual that has a narrow passageway in it between a low and high ground, and yeah, I can't use my movement skill to jump up or down that. And there's going to be a rat tornado. I don't know if the portal will help me here. This is going to be a nightmare. I do have a movement skill. I can launch myself a little bit, but I think I get body blocked by the enemies, and I got to constantly maneuver around this tornado, and I can get stunned, and I hate it. Rituals still kind of suck. It kind of expects you to have a way to reposition yourself, and you can just get swarmed with nothing you can really do. So now I can go down this, but then the tornado is going to go down that, and my targeting wants to force me back up it. Ah! No. Still not a fan of that at all. It's like the ritual is designed for PoE 1 characters. Exalted Orb only add prefixes in here. Reroll costs 1,000. A really nice mace. I'm gonna take the Omen. Reroll. Omen of Greater Exaltation. So that's basically a free exalt. It's a double exalt. Give me that. Cool. And now I have a ritual precursor tablet. I like how we get those now. So exalt this amulet. 14 accuracy. Ew. Ugh. Okay. So I do want this because rarity is good. I'm not broken on inch. Oh, I got plenty. And I lose damage. Yeah. Because of the attack damage there. So what I need to do, remove caltrops. That leaves me with 10 spirit left over. So I take lesser jeweler's orbs. Let's just slap all these things in here. Yeah. Put clarity on combat frenzy, I guess. No more 2% life recovery on kill. That's okay. Life goes from 1632 to 1692. I'm a fan of that. Then I'm way over on fire. There's fire on this ring. So I seek to replace that before I start messing with sockets. I have not gambled anything yet today. Check in here first. Chaos Res Dex. I mean, I'll buy that and augment it. Buy to attacks. Regal? Cast speed? No. We're gonna buy a bunch of rings. Hold res, all res, rarity, life regen. Open prefix. Accuracy, rarity, that one's not great. Chaos res, rarity, mana. Lightning res, all res. Cold res, mana. Flat fizz, lightning. Nothing there with life. Slap the cold res ring in. Resists are all capped up. The rarity is about the same. An exalt here could hit life. I'm okay with one of these others hitting. The flat fizz lightning mana one. Like damage wise, that one's looking pretty nice. Flat fizz is a bit of damage. Definitely better than like flat fire. Real the mana ring. Mana on kill. The amethyst one gets evasion. Cold all res gets flat fire. And that's going to leave me way up and I can replace the runes. Then a lightning becomes cold. Easy to do. I can do it again. Most of my cold's coming from runes now. Yeah, definitely dipping on the old rings. Down to 1 regal. Then what was this big crit chance node again? Ire Guilt Disgust. What about this one? Can't quite do that. Ire Guilt Disgust. 10 dex, 20 crit chance. Says 52-21. So crit chance is 33%, 45 if I haven't crit recently. Yeah, I like it. Oh, it doesn't have my amulet on in the PUB, so it's actually higher. So 36, 48 if I haven't crit recently. DPS is not showing as high as it was either. Sniper's Mark. I might eventually want Profusion there if I get enough crit chance. I feel like getting it above 50% is going to be really pushing it. Single out, that's a cost multiplier. That's okay. I still have my Sniper's Mark at level 8 for the sake of mana cost. And on the Wind Dancer, I can put Maim. Reduce evasion rating, slower movement speed. Yeah, let's throw that in there. Monsters have a chance to bleed on hit. I've got a few Staunching Charms. Guard during effect with charged regen. Throw that on instead of freeze for this map. Yeah. Boss and a delirium. Defeat Yauta the Oh, crap. That is the Queen of Filth, I think. That's not necessarily a good thing. Or Simulacrum Splinters. Oh, that feels so much better. Let's Simulacrums. Exalted Orb. I gotta wait. I need to use my Omen to get 2 out of it for my new ring. Ooh, rare amethyst ring. What we got? Extra chaos res and chaos damage? Life regen, lightning to attacks. Huh, that's pretty nuts. Too bad there's no blessed orbs to clean that up. Chaos orb. The reason I'm actually finding exalts and regals and stuff off enemies is I added them extra rare monsters to the map. It's not insignificant. Looks like there's a rare enemy I left at the beginning of the map. Checkpoints though, actually useful in this situation. Oh, and a gloom shrine that I'm probably taking into the boss. Ow, ow, wow. Hopefully I don't die to all this chaos damage. Ow, 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 wow. Ow, I launched the spear.
The eye of the storm.
Every time I use that, it's not because I was trying to. T3 map. Alright, I got the shrine. Warp over there. Oh, I got 2 revives, I think. Hey, No, I did not get the mark. Oh, that's the rock through. Mark. Mark. Throw. Ooh. Okay, adds. Nope, nope, nope. That's... I rolled out of the first one, but get sucked up in it and go flying across the zone. Oh, no, no, no. Hey. At least it doesn't hurt so bad that it kills me in the 2 hits like it did in Act 3 Cruel. Lamellar Mail. Armor evasion chest. The fallen formation banners always have max valor. Do I have 2 of these? I might have 2 of those. And I got T4 Waystone now. Okay, where did I put these? 2 random modifiers. Exalt. Ring. Cold and lightning res. Hello. Okay, and then I think I'm just gonna 3-to-1 these amethysts. And we get fire cold accuracy. Be a loss in fizz damage for chaos accuracy. It's not much of a damage loss, because it likes that accuracy, and it's probably factoring in the unfathomable crit chance there. That's not a terrible ring, though. Chaos Orbit. What did that do? Changed, like, life on kill? Try it again. Give me a prefix. Okay, the flat fizz went into a tiny bit of rarity. Okay, I'm gonna... No. All the Chaos Orbs will end up going away. So let's see, I'm way over on resistances now. Got a fire that could go, a lightning that could easily go. I could drop a cold. I could do another life regen, and I could add, it looks like 40 flat life. So drop this lightning. Everything else is graders. Drop the fire in the boots. Got me 99. Some life regen for some cold. Okay, being overcapped is good. But more life regen. 1742 on the life. T4 map with boss. Faradune Plaguebringers in this map. Gross. Raider Iron Rune. Hello. That's a drop. Slap that in the weapon. That's another 10% fizz there. 5349. Burning Ground is starting to do some decent damage if I get a nice crit off from the... Oh, exploding corpses. Got me spooked. And it's just the Faradune Plaguebringer. That's the problem here. There we go. Exalt. Okay. Get that ring. 31 life. You know, it's something. Researcher Strongbox. Rarity and freeze when activated. 1, 2. Yeah, that still like doesn't matter. Another Exalt from the chest. Beautiful. Back in the surplus Exalts. And with this lesser Iron Rune, I can get the other one. Both of these now greater irons. Ornate Strongbox. Rarity and 2 extra rare monsters. I'm alright with that. It did not drop me currency though. Divine Orb and another Fungus Behemoth. Oh nice, you're even gonna let me keep my charges. Nice. Oh, I need to lower the cooldown on the sniper's mark so that I can repeatedly cast it and get a Frigi charges back on command. So mark, hit, do this, mark, throw. Yeah. Sometimes not consuming the charges even. Oh, do it again. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. No, 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 no. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Trying to do the fancy thing, and when I wanted to press the button, it just like didn't want to. So if I get enough spear throws off, I can actually stagger the boss, which is cool. And I got to hit with melee once every 8 seconds.
Need a moment.
But yeah, don't want to get warped in the middle. Back up. Roll. Mark. Throw. I got a chance to not consume the charges as well. I got a pin there. Oh. Okay. Didn't even get a chance to do it that time. Well, my build is feeling better. And if I'm going to be doing most of my damage with that spear throw, that's converting damage into fire. So, Sniper's Mark needs Ingenuity instead of Single Out. So less cost, more cast speed, increased cooldown recovery. Okay. And then picked up a few level 15s. Do I have anything to level to 15? But just, yeah, the extra things that I'm not actually really using. But now they do increase damage. Should I push the buttons? And now I have a T5 Waystone. Monsters have a chance to steal charges on hit. That is gross. Oh, the next map boss is up there. So I hold on that. I run the T4. So if I can just chain a bunch of bosses, I could rocket up the tiers of Waystones pretty quickly. Blue Wisp. Exalted Orb. Well, the rares are dying, so... And, like, it feels like every single time I'm not feeling the weight of the Wisp. It's much harder for not as much reward as I would like. It's harder in damage, not necessarily tankiness. I'm kind of thinking if I mark an enemy and hit it with... come on. Hit it with the spear and it crits, does that mean that the burning ground that goes out and that would hit all the other enemies, are they taking that increased multi? Like from the full explosion? Or is it just like a for that enemy kind of thing? I wonder what it says on the skill. Mark a target to take extra damage from your next crit. So yeah, that kind of seems like it's the target. Yeah, critical hit against... Well, the next critical hit against marked enemy has increased crit damage bonus. But the crit affects all the burning ground. So I still do kind of think that there's value there. And I think every level on this is giving it like a 3% extra multi. But the mana cost goes whoo. As well as the... Well, no, that's only a Dex gym, so I don't got to worry about that aspect of it. When I had to level Orb of Storms up, I needed to actually heavily invest in intelligence. And I'm not using any kind of flammability curse, which could be a possibility, because once I have frenzy charges, reapplying this mark every 3 hits is a lot, and it's kind of unnecessary if I can keep the charges up. And I also have the combat frenzy with the pins, so I've got layers of frenzy charge generation that are actually doing pretty well. There we go, nice big crit. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I got heavy stun on the rare. Ooh, another one. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Jinbaria. I didn't get a heavy stun off on that one, though. Can't heavy stun the enemies if they just die. Oh. 5. You suck. Get back over here. Okay. It does cause fire exposure, which helps a little. I've been thinking about putting that fire exposure on the Whirlwind Slash, just to optimize the damage out of the explosive spear a little bit more. I feel like that could be good. Oh, and yeah, a pinned enemy just can't move, and I can just sit there and just pummel them with spears. Researcher's Strongbox contains an inscribed ultimatum. Sure, there we go. Inscribed ultimatum acquired. No, don't hit me. No, oh, I got stunned out of my spear. Man, I was about to spear that big thing. Rip. Year 4 map in return. It's only one I got, though, I think. I still just have the one T4 map. I love this hive map, though. I've always liked this hive map a lot. Now I have access to boss. Oh, no, this doesn't connect. Well, all right. Augury, then. Wait, Augury with the map boss. Yo, hello. That's cool. That's going to be new. Oh, Tam Chains. Gross. Augury's good for that. It's smaller. Prismatic Ring. Good one to Alk, I think. I don't know. I'm doing kind of good on resistances. I guess I should probably be going after a Buckler next. That's the thing I haven't upgraded in a while. Oh, this is going to be good. Launch the spear. Get in. Pop it open. Aha. It wrecked essence. Got my spear ready again. Having so many rare enemies in the map, I'm getting heavy stuns off on them from time to time with these big, massive crits. That means I get to use it again. Right here. Ooh. It's actually dealing damage now. Let's go. I guess it could really depend on if the Spear of Solaris crits. Less effective curses. I don't think that would affect the mark. There's no curse tag on here. Oh, and I got access to the next bosses. E5. Uncut Spirit Gem level 15. That's big. Ooh. Oh, I didn't die to that. Oh, I thought I was dead. Rare Orichalcum Spear, though. Level 74. That's big. 20% crit damage bonus for attack damage. Next one gets me 35. Another Exalted Orb. Checkpoint to... What? Did I not? Oh, maybe you can't warp if there's an enemy attacking you. Okay. Bone Colossus, eh? Mark him. Come on, give me the crits. There was the crit. I got 3. 2, 3. Ooh. Mark. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. It's feeling so good now. Having more frenzy charges to have stored up would be awesome, but that was probably asking. Oh god. Lightning? No, it's just lightning on the ground. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. No. Come on. Mark. Come on, give me the crit. There we go. Mark. Ah. Boom, boom, boom. Get out of there. The Burning Ground's doing good. Crits are so big. I get lots of damage. Boom. Oh, that was a last hit. It was biggin'. I did not get a +1. It didn't drop me a map. Okay. What is this? Castaway. Completing this map will drop an Atlas skill book. Okay. We'll head over there eventually. Augury, though. I need to see what the Augury boss is. Spirit Gem. Drops less than 4.6 seconds between pins. Superior Rattling Scepter unique. And another one of those. Party playthings. The corpse explosions from the Gloom Shrine are not big, bright purple orbs. Hey, level 16 gem. That is 33% attack damage. Oh, that's the explosion. Frenzy charged. Not as big of a buff. Still 25% on the damage. That's more. Rare solar amulet. Nope. We're gonna do a hide scroll of wisdom. Should have done that a while ago, I think. Then I can just keep a full stack in my inventory. And if I run out, buy them for 25 gold apiece. All right, there's an essence in here and another.
The eye of the storm.
Yay. Yeah. Ow. I've got more life now, so it's getting easier to take a fizz hit that's gonna be larger in size. Disengage worked nicely for me there. Nice, good crit. Good. Oh, you're doing fire. Yeah. That fire actually hurts. Ooh. Boom. 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 I lost all my rage, though. Nope. Disengage back in. Okay. Ah. Ouch. No. Why you gotta flash red for that thing? Yeah, that's the big fizz one. Come on. Got the charges. Oh, I heavy stunned him. Oh, I didn't get it off in time. He just died. But there we go. I got a T6. I should have saved it for this. Watch for the anchor. Mm-hmm.
The hunt is on.
Okay, that one was not on top of me. T5. Cool. I don't mind fighting the chimeras as much when they don't got all this extra BS where they fly around and go different places. It wasn't bad fighting it there or in the tower. I don't hate the chimera. I just hate the arena in both of the ultimatum and campaign chimera fights. Less recovery rate, reduced flash charges, crit chance, and bonus with extra rare monsters on this. Ew, that's my T6. Okay, corruption's in sight though. Decay. Decay has the Goatman druid thing. Oh yay, not Tim Chains. I can move in this map. Hey, Wisp. Get on there. Well, okay, it refreshed its HP because it was almost dead. Hey, that one dropped me a Regal Orb. It's very nice finding the Wisp with a rare on top of it, because then you don't gotta chase it around. Map complete. For the next, we go Decay with the big debuffs. Looks like that Corrupted Nexus is in sight as well. Ooh, unique strongbox with the unique Aberrations of Chaos. Oh, and we get a rare out the gate. Oh, it warped. Crazy. But I am crushing. I'm actually having fun playing this now. At this point. I just know I'm going to keep making it better and better. Proximal tangibility on this one. Rattling Scepter, number 3. Alright, throw the spear. Yeah, I can kill lots of monsters real quick. Including rares. I like it a lot. I want another rare up here. Dead. Ooh, no. That hurt a lot. I tried to Quicksilver out of there. Must have been a crit. This is a crit map. Cowled Helm. That's what we get. Extra socket. The Smiling Knight. Aggravate bleeds on targets you crit with attacks. Extra crit chance accuracy. This could be good for the bleed spear stuff. Not bad. Starting to see level 70 bases. Slip Strike Vest. That's the biggest evasion one. No! Mushroom pods on the ground. Rip. It's probably being a little greedy there. Just trying to clear things with the crits from the Whirling Slash. I really need to like 1, 2, 3 and get out of it and do that big hit, and that'll pretty much kill any normal monsters. Like so. Cavalry boots. Okay, that's my next base here. Movement stun threshold. Need fire lightning. It's almost better than what I got, like as is. I'm gonna regal the boots. Some life regen, so I could only get 1 resist on it. I don't know if that's worthy. Grand bracers. That's my evasion glove base. I might be able to get to 60 or 75 pretty easily on what I've got. Get the next tier up. That'd be what, T11 maps. So into reds. Wisp. Alright, I guess we're going to the last rare in the map with my less flash charges, life recovery rate, and oh, is this a corpse exploding rare? It sure is. Okay, well, big crit. Just die. There we go. Level 16 gym. That one's my Whirling Slash upgrade. Tier 2 buckler. Life, fire lightning. The chaos is there. Of course, it's fire lightning. And another fungus behemoth. We've seen this one over and over. That has still not changed in the end game, it feels like. But oh man, my damage output is coming. Roll the rock. Okay, mark. Oh, wait, mark. Oh, I lost the frenzy charge, I think. Or either that or I didn't have one to begin with. There's a pin. Give me the crit. Mark. Throw. 2 T7s. Hello. Keep it going. Results I have 4. What we got here? Big evasion and little thorns. Did not hit the block, which is really what I want. Yo, Alva, you got bucklers. There were 2 rares. Block evasion, max lightning res. Okay, max res is very useful. And this one's got fire lightning, bad thorns. Cold res, block chance. Tiny evasion stun threshold. Give me more. Oh, okay. Max lightning res. Is that a suffix? It is. Okay. So, let's see here. Block chance, cold res. 30% block chance. Yeah, that puts me at 100 there. Lost and chaos res. How many more exalts do I have? 2. Dex. Thorns. Chaos that. The bad evasion turned into bad life. Again, lost the cold res. Dead. Keep what I got. I can quality this up and corrupt it and see what happens. Got an extra socket. Okay, so that's even better. Then I need to supplement cold res. Because of course, There's cold. I can drop fire here for cold. And I probably want it even more cold. So I'll put a cold in there. Throw 20 life in there. Salvage old shield. I can quality boots a little bit. Gloves are also nothing special. If I took these boots off, resists are fine. Corrupt the boots! What did that do? I feel like that actually did nothing. Now the castaway map. Monster ailment and stun threshold, that's fine. Investigate the shipwrecks. Find and use the rotten satchel charge. Oh, look at all this gold though. So the unique part about this is there's just gold littered about. Release trapped souls. Treasure bound soul. Okay. Hey, there's birds in here I haven't seen. Gore barbs, the hideous. The birdie. Level 75. Oh, that's big. 35 more crit multi. What does it say that's at? 315? Well, that's crit damage bonus, so my crit multi is probably 415. Oh my god, there's so much gold. I just spent so much and I'm already almost at 100k. Yeah, this is a boss checkpoint looking thing. Defeat Torek of the Drowned Fleet. Okay. Well, that we can do. Got a crit. There was a pin. Boom. Boom. Oh, I got 3 charges already. Okay, mark. Boom, boom, boom. Still got 2. I don't think any of those really crit. Okay, now out of charges. What are you doing? Ooh, anchor. Mark. Oh, I probably need to be farther. Need to hit melee. Back. Boom. Rotten satchel charge used to activate buried treasure. I gotta locate said buried treasure. And releasing the treasure bound souls might amplify the treasure. Or they're trying to point me towards it. I might actually have to like hunt it down. Oh my goodness, the gold is everywhere. Up to 212k. Left. Yeah, it's kind of probably over in the middle. They've all kind of gone towards the middle. Another treasure bound soul. Up straight down towards the middle. Mods on this map, 747% gold find. So you could probably roll extra gold chance on this map if you wanted to try and boost it. All items are converted to gold. Yeah, I found this big thing. Used to excavate buried treasure. Put it right there. Push it. Book of Unique Knowledge 1. 550k gold. Oh my goodness. It's a very awesome unique map to find. And I get 2 Atlas passives for finding that. Now what do I want to do? Getting the rarity is probably nice. Rarity of Waystones is also nice. Yeah, 6% rarity. Alright, Alva. Evasion boots. Yeah, go evasion boots. Cavalry boots. 25 movement speed, life, chaos, a little bit of life regen. So I'm getting these level 70 boots, a 40 fire res roll. Keep hitting it. Yeah, all the rest are magic. 30 movement speed with lightning res. Regal that. Rarity. Alright, we got a clear leader there. Then maybe let's look at belt. Come on, where's the rare ones? There's a rare. Fire lightning. This one's got a charm slot. Big stun threshold. Big stun threshold would be very nice. I absolutely want the charm slot though. I think without the charm slot, I'm not using whatever belt comes from here. Yeah, just fill up the inventory. There's a charm slot. 2 charm slots, big life mana. Yes! Okay, I have a belt. So that goes on now. Yeah, a lot of extra life there. Lightning res is still way overcapped. But I need exalts for that. I need exalts for the new boots, which could probably just go on as is. Yeah, resists are okay. I got bleed. I want to put freeze back in, I guess. Chaos res, bleed remove, freeze immunity. Only 91k gold left. Spears. Pronged spear is 72. One with a T3% fizz. One with flat. I quite like the looks of how 82% fizz looks on the damage numbers. That's only a T3% fizz. Alright. Adding pronged spears to my spear dump. Because that's how I got this spear, was just smashing old spears that I picked up together. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, need more exalts. Area contains obelisks of corruption in this one up here. Oh boy. And a sinking spire. Those are fun. Exotic coinage. Oh yeah, that's what you need to re-roll their inventories. Yay, drop the spear. Oh, I launched it way far away. Normal enemies take a lot of damage to that. It's always a shock. It's like, wait, I heavy stun something? Exalted orb. Oh, I launched it. Oh, but I got caught in the animation, so he hit me with that. It's so dumb. It takes so long to use that spear skill, and I didn't even kill it, and I took a massive hit because of it. Ugh. The idea of it's so cool, but man, Chaos Orb. No, I got Chaos Ball. Charm did not save me there. I think I took all three of them and maybe a fizz hit from the monkey at the same time. Eesh. Oh, too aggressive. And these guys, Bearers of Penitence, they got too much target range on them. Like, that guy's behind a tree, gonna like smack the ground with that thing, and it ripples like a full screen long like sunder at you. They can also like go across trees, up and down the ledges, and crazy nonsense. I didn't even see that one on my screen yet. He was already slamming it. And it's a lot with all this beyond. It's like you're constantly swarmed by stuff. Monkey down. Map complete. Movement speed, lightning res, boots that are not as good. No. Life, lightning, cold res. I got chaos on mine. Also armor evasion base. 494 evasion rating helmets. But mine has crit chance. It's a lot of cold res. It's what I'm weak into across all my gear. I like that. T6 maps. Seems like that's where I'm starting to get the 36 to 40 res roll. Recovery rate, charge regen, and the life flask. It's not an amazing one. I've been looking for one of these. I could keep my increased charges still for now. I haven't been having mana or life flask issues. And this gives prefix. I guess it really doesn't matter. I just need to exalt something. Belt. Increased flash charges gained. Okay. Another wisp. Oh, it's gonna go on the essence. It sure did. Oh, dang. Alright. Oh, it's mana siphoner. Okay, I got a good crit there. Cool. Ow. Big mana loss. I didn't realize I was standing in it. Run. There we go. Well, that's her Jeweler's Orb. Don't see many of those. I still don't know if the greater drop rates got buffed or I just got extremely lucky. That is Essence of the Infinite. That is so scary. Like fizz spell damage on the thing. Hey, Exalted Orb though. Let's go for boots. Stun Threshold. Not bad. Enlightening Shrine. Hello. Bonus XP gain. I'm down for that. Unique Twig Focus. Death Rattle. Chance for ES recharge to start when you kill an enemy. Nice level 1 item. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill that essence. That's part of the map objective. Dang. Another Lesser Jeweler's Orb. Ooh, okay, let's go. Just gonna keep kind of running away. Nope, it got me. I didn't realize it was going invisible on me and warping. Well, that wasn't even the boss.
Watch your step.
Okay, so it launches projectiles in the direction that hits, and that's when they go off. Okay, alerting. Chaos Orb. Divine Orb. No! Got stunned. Man, monsters are evasive. Rare monsters, man. It's nothing crazy on this map. Just a lot of big fizz-hitting enemies. All of my T3 maps are magic. I don't have Regal Exalt. So... T4? That has 4 mods on it. Well, this one's better 4 mods. Oh, this doesn't connect. Alright. Sinking Spire. This has 5 mods on it. Monsters have increased stun buildup and multi-proj. Activate the precursor beacon is the goal here. If I get like stun locked, it's gonna be big issues here with these multi-proj. It's very scary. Oh, and we got corruption and power tread. What is that unique? Oh my god. So many projectiles.
Time to walk away.
No. Come on. They're all ranged, so they don't group up for me to kill them easily, and they're stunning me. Oh, dang.
Don't make me kill you.
Hey, you, wait, I can fight you. Hunting shoes. Give me those. Oh my goodness. What a mess. Oh my god, there's so many things that are throwing projectiles. It's obnoxious. Precursor tablet. Hey, finally found some stairs. Like 3 levels to go. I somehow did not die down there, which is insane. Uh-oh, big wheelie guy. Exalted Orb, let's go. Alright, exalt the boots. Evasion, good. Another checkpoint. Is this it? Well, there's still monsters up here. Last one had the checkpoint after I went through the door. Oh, and there's a wisp. Oh no. God, that's exactly what I need. This is, without a doubt, the sketchiest map I've done so far. Not even close. Just like, I gotta keep moving. It's like the only way. If I stop, I get barraged by melee nonsense and beyond, or corruption spawning all over the place. Ah! Luckily I got that evasion and that block and not taking super damage. I hate these balls. They just like don't want to go away. I should be able to trigger them like a volatile, I would imagine. I just don't like to do that. Hey, mana siphoner. Lovely. Okay. No, you got volatile crag. Ah. Exalted Orb. Boots. 717 mana. A lot of XP gain through here. Whew. I think I'm good. Stairs up again. Beacon. Got it. Get me out of that. These boots I got. Crit damage bonus per power charge. +1 max power charges. A boon for having power charges. That's really good. Cold lightning to attacks. Mana all res fire with lightning. I think this is just an upgrade over this ring, but that means I need cold res, which I can slap in the boots. 5862 to 6038 on the damage. Here is 14 cold res. It's only 88 on the cold, but that's a really good ring. Now I can go to the Corrupted Nexus. Obelisk of Corruption. Object that activates once a player gets close enough, granting a 10-second buff that makes enemies killed by you explode, dealing 10% of their life as fizz damage. Okay. T4 map is fine. Oh, and a seepage map. This map is huge. Oh, okay. I finally saw one of those things. I've seen the buff up here, but I haven't been seeing the altars or obelisks. Yeah, there's one right here. Okay, they go away pretty quick. Unique Iron Cuirass. Edern's Tusks. Thorns. Hard to be slowed. Chance to bleed on hit. It's hard to distinguish the burning ground from my burning ground. Well, I mean, there's no distinguishing it, rather. But another Eater of Flesh. It's obliterated. And an Exalted Orb. That's for the belts, which gives me thorns. Rarity of Waystones and Quant. Where to now? That is another corrupted tower up here. I don't see... There could connect off of that. Oh, this does go this way. Or I go to the right over here and try and go up. Exalted Orb. We got a Wisp with Delirium again. That's big sketch. Serpent Touch. Okay, there goes my Delirium. All it dropped me was a Transmute. Huh. Researcher Strongbox. Volatile Crags. Quantum Items. There's a reduced XP gain in this map tier, so it's probably gonna take me surviving the whole rest of the map to get the level, even though I'm in a T6 map. Wow, it actually dropped a lot. Not amazing, but 6 currency items? That's not nothing. Tier 3 Rawhide Belt? No. Another Wisp. Really? I really wish those felt better than they do. At the very least, it's gonna lead me to another rare on my quest to clear the map. Yep, there it is. Ooh. Bettered monstrosities might be what's doing the chaos corpse explosions. I'm not quite sure. I keep seeing those from time to time in this map. Another exalt. Here, let's see. Let's let it live for a second. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's something else. Ooh, out of flasks. That's not good. Level 76. I got it. Yeah, Chaos Corpse Explosion. Something. Or maybe it's not a... Maybe it is a Corpse Explosion. I don't know what it is that's doing it. Cultist Warrior. Oh, it's the cultist enemies from the Ritual Zone in Act 1. Okay. Passive point, though. This is where I gotta decide what to do next. Dex and attack speed. Frenzy charge duration up to max frenzy charges. Enemies you mark take increased damage. I think for now, I'm gonna put it 15 crit multi. Another exalt. 3 exalts that map. I just picked up a greater body room off the ground. Slap that in. There's other birds. Little, like, bronze looking birds in here. There could be more cleansed monsters. I mean, some of these cleansed monsters are like a crab with a growth on it. Winged fiends, they're called. They launch projectiles. I'm gonna level... Oh, I didn't have level 16 the Whirling Slash. Do that. Level 16, I was gonna level up the Spear Solaris. Cold a week. Dash to an enemy and run them through, culling enemies if their life is low enough. If this attack kills at least one enemy, it grants you a frenzy charge. Cool. I should actually level up Disengage. I use that more than the other two things. Chaos Orb. Level 16 Gym. 40% Monster Elures. Trenches? Is that a new map? I think that's a new map. Well, I guess my Whirling Slash does fizz damage. So, I still got that going for me. Another Exalt. Another Exalt. Rare Researchers Strongbox. This Ravine map is awesome. Nice, linear. A Regal Orb out of that. That is a lot. Stag Touched Wisp. Oh, it's showing me the last rares on the map. So this Wisp came with me all the way through the rest of the map. From this little notch up here. Hunted by the Fabled Stag? Huh. Well, that wasn't the last rare. This map just keeps going and going and going. Sure. Unique Iron Crown. Crown of the Victor. +1 all skills. Rarity. Life mana on kill. Sure. Hey, a checkpoint. What a placement for this checkpoint. Is that really the only other checkpoint in this map? Yeah, it's beginning and end. There's no midway checkpoint. So if you die in this map, you are walking the whole map back. That would be one of my favorites if we actually had itemized tile sets. I see a map with corruption on it. Trenches. It is raining here. And yeah, this is a tile set we don't have in the campaign. Another Exalt. That came off one of the minions, not off the rare. I should look and see what item level thresholds there are for spear rolls, since I'm gonna start banking those, it seems like. Probably not a good map for a breach. A lot of narrow passages and stuff. I'm digging it though. We might be able to get a little bit out of this breach, maybe. Carapace Catalyst, Exalted Orb, Breach Splinters. Kill the rare. Yeah. It's already close. Oh, I almost had it. Carapace's defense mods. Only one rare left, looks like. Okay. Yay, I kept clearing this map and got another T7. Big. Ooh, another stun build-up map. Magic monsters and magic pack size, though. I got 7 exalts right now. Awesome. And into the corruption we go. No sighting of the Nexus. Maybe it's this. I think it's this one. So maybe only 3 maps in. We have the next one. 2 T7s. Let's go. Ah, an XP tablet, but chance for Asmary Spirits. Level up Elemental Sundering. Yay, an Armor Break Magic Monster one. Nice, another easy one. Crypt is the Corrupted Nexus. Inscribed Ultimatum. Ooh, Blood Balls. Those ones go off though. Researcher Strongbox. More rarity items. Chaos Barrages. And I got this altar thing. Obelisk. Corpse Explosion is fun. An Exalted Orb out the Strongbox. Greater Desert Rune. What? Chaos Ball. I don't even know. The Chaos Ball is what got me there. It doesn't make no sense to me. It gave me another T7 map back though. Gut Spike buckler. That's the first I've seen that. Level 70 buckler base. Cool. Wrapped quarterstaff. The Bloodthorn. Another early leveling weapon. Level 77. We'll take some more crit multi. So 2 more levels and I get the frenzy charges. I really don't know that I need it, honestly. I'm doing pretty well. Map complete. A lot of empty space in the middle I didn't clear here. I could do. Jinbaria. Still a ways out from getting those to be able to ascend me again, but I don't think I got the damage yet to take down that boss. And even if they nerfed its HP by half, which I believe they said they did, that's still like a 3 million HP boss at minimum. And I barely made it through the last trip through the Sekima, so probably keep grinding upgrades for a bit before I even attempt that, should I get one. Or I try and ascend through the Trial Master instead. That'd be different. And this is my 4th one of these, so I need a T4 map again. 1, 2, 3, 4 mods. I wonder if these wisp monsters give extra XP. I don't know of a good way to test that, but that'd make me a little bit more enthused to do this. The Researcher Strongbox, 195 rarity, 2 rare monsters. Yeah, when it comes to a T4 map, I am just base roll at this point. 5 augments and a transmute. I feel like this crypt map got bigger as well. Doesn't seem near as small as it used to, which I'm okay with. I kind of wish like all maps were the size of the old crypt, or this one got bigger to compensate because it was way smaller. Rampart Bastion Rampart Raptor Obern's Bastion is being held by this rogue exile.
Not do it again.
Okay. He keeps running around. Got it. Dropped them both. Obern's Bastion. Oh, the big life regen. Yeah. Rampart Raptor. We had that one before. Bloodstone Amulet with life. Crit chance. All res. Interesting. I don't know that I just blow exalts on that. I like my current amulet quite a bit. So I could really just throw in low tier maps and go cruising around the Atlas in search of the next corruptions, rather than trying to like push XP. It would get me there faster and get me the Atlas passives faster. Same boss. Body slams and all. Dead. Okay, must have gotten a really nice crit there. And another exalt. 2 more Atlas passives. I get Quanch and rarity. What are these nodes? Chance for Asmary Spirits, Primal, Vivid, or Wild. So there's a difference. Increase rarity dropped by possessed monsters. Possessed monsters have a chance to release spirits on death. 50% area, and slain wisp infused monsters in your maps empower Asmary spirits 25% faster. Oh, okay. The way that's worded, you want to kill enemies within the AoE of it, and then that it empowers the enemy it ends up on. And that's what the number percent is. Ah. Possessed monsters are more rewarding depending on how many spirit influenced monsters were defeated leading up to possession. Interesting. Alright, that is another unique map. The Fractured Lake. How many maps do I need to do to get there? 1, 2, 3. Players in area have Mounting Greed. Players with Mounting Greed gain increased rarity of items on kill up to 100. This increased rarity decays over time. Higher rarity monsters grant a greater amount of rarity. That's dope. The Forge map though. Forge, Decay, Fractured Lake. I was gonna stop, but I gotta go for that Fractured Lake. So let's keep going. So it doesn't show me the rarity amount that I'm gaining, just that I have it. But even a T7 map, like I'm getting to the point where like I really can just clear stuff with the Whirling Slash. It's more satisfying to throw the spears, but like the spears are almost just one-shot packs, especially if I get the crits on them. It's feeling really good, I would say. And my weapon has accuracy on it and a tiny bit of fizz, and that's it. Life and Mana Leech is definitely not terrible to have. So I want to kill these bear-touched enemies. Bear touch might make them way tankier. Feels like everything got super tanky. No, I'm out of flasks. No, oh god. Ah. Nice, the wisp stayed. Oh, it's still going after. Oh, I should have just like clicked a shrine, but there we go. I think bear touch really makes it stronger. That feels a little rough. 159% is what it says on here. Okay, Exalt Regal, tier 2 gauntlets, double Exalt drop, another Exalt out of a strong box, and a Chaos Orb. It's a good map, even though I died. And because I'm allowed to die and re-enter the map, I have the ability to try and push my character's limits, not just grind low tier stuff until I feel super OP. Spear accuracy caps at eye level 76 and roll 451 to 550. 76 is a new tier of Fizz. 73 is a bigger percent Fizz. Flat Fizz caps at 77. So 81, 82 is going to be hard to get, but 77, yeah, 77 is what I really want to go for before I really start throwing whatever currency I have at trying to craft this stuff. What about the crit? The base crit goes up to 5%, 73, attack speed 77. It's only showing +1 melee skills here. I'm pretty sure it could roll projectile as well, unless I'm blind. Grand Spear requires level 79. It is not insanely... I don't know, I think the Stalking Spear might be better. It comes with implicit Maim and has better attack speed, but the flat damage is very slightly lower than the Grand Spear. Spike Spear and Flying Spear have lower flat. This one has increased proj speed, both at 1.6. You can see the DPS numbers, but Stalking Spear is accessible at 77. Massive Spear, 81 DPS, or a Calcum 86.4. Wrong is up to 92. 97 base though. That's where I need to get to. Movement speed, evasion, fire, cold res. How does that compare? I got rarity and stun threshold. I got 4 exalts in this map. Hit that. Okay, there's life on it. I'm gonna hold those. So if T7 is monster level 71, as T13 I gotta try and push to? Alright, that's what I'm gonna try and do tomorrow. It doesn't seem like it's hard to like go up a tier of maps. You just gotta find a map boss. Well, I am level 77. I wonder if that means I can pull that spear base out of the gamble with Alva. 112. Hunted by Winter Owl. And he exploding corpses. Regal Orb. So if they change it, so we're going to be able to always see the rare enemies on the mini-map, which I can't say that I would have gone that route. I would have done it more like proximity based, kind of like the Daughter of Oshabi in the Frisia league that I was playing, until it got to below the threshold, then it would show up like they currently do. But the reason I bring that up is with those wisps, you could find the wisp but not go in the circle, and then you can see where all the rare enemies are around you, then go clear out all of the close rare enemies really quickly and try and leave as many normal monsters around and try and juice the Asmeri wisps as much as possible. And that could be like coming as soon as later today. 2 T7s. Sustaining maps is like really easy. As long as you're not dying in the maps, you fully clear it. Like you're getting a map at least from the last rare, no matter what. And I don't think I can drop waystones lower than the tier I'm at. Okay, I'm up to 5 T7s now, and I quickly jumped up to these higher ones, so I'm not getting the lower tier ones. Packs of Beasts, Ellie weakness. We'll throw that in this Fractured Lake. A mirror is a perfect prison for one's sense of self until it cracks. GCP. Long time no see there. So that's another 0.1 radius for my explosive spear. Need one more of those. And this zone is so cool. Ooh, hello. Yep. Mirrored rares. That's right. Double the chaos balls. Ha 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 ha. Oh, it's amazing. There's an exalt though. Goal is activate the fragmented mirror. Whoa, whoa. Those rares got obliterated. Well, it doesn't seem like there's going to be 500,000 gold in this one, but there is something special at the end, I'm pretty sure. On top of the, like, duplicated rare enemies, which that definitely is valuable. Rare enemies are the only things that really drop anything. Ooh, I got multiple directions I can go now? It seems like it. What does this say? 291% rare monsters. Other than that, not much got added here. Oh, let me out. Run through all those. Another T7 Waystone. Gut Spike Buckler. Block, max cold res. Evasion, a little bit of fire. I currently have Chaos. Don't need the lightning there. Could definitely get the Chaos elsewhere. I don't know if I'll spend enough time in this league to really start min-maxing like max res on a shield, because that's definitely not going to be easy to do, I don't think. There's a bunch of enemies around here that just kind of are stuck and don't do anything. They've been in pairs. Like, it's the third or fourth pack of those I've seen. Checkpoint. Is there a boss fight for this? Nope. Just the fragmented mirror. Click it, and we've got spell damage, evasion, cast speed, int. -1 prefix, +1 suffix. I mean, spell damage, cast speed is good. Take it. Oh, and I get the Atlas passives. Gloam Amulet. Interesting. And then now I can have Want of Waystones, rarity. Then I'll get rarity, Waystones chance to be a tier higher. And then I might go after like shrines, see what that's got going on here. There's increased shrine buff effect, duration, increased chance for enlightening for XP, and increased effect. All packs around shrines to be magic. There's 25% chance for an additional effect. There's also 25% chance for an additional effect. And I've actually been opening all the strong boxes. The strong boxes are so much better than 0.1. It's not even close. All right, I'm not seeing any corruption. We'll have to continue looking for that next time. They're probably not all going to have a corrupted altar, which is how I found the last one. I've still got to do 11 more of those. And there's 3 more unique maps to find. But we'll continue on that journey next time. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.